Welcome, Kelvin Dale here, revealing how the Irish had an impact to help shape the United States. Look at a map of America, and Ireland is across the country. Towns and cities in the U.S. exist because of their ties to Ireland and the stories behind these Irish names. Let's get into it. America's map holds more Irish influence than most people realize. Most of it is hidden in plain sight. Take the city of Baltimore, a name that sounds thoroughly American or even British, yet the name actually traces back to a quiet fishing village in West Cork, Ireland, with the name Bale and T. Moyer, meaning town of the big house. Originally, that Irish name was adopted as an English noble title, Baron Baltimore. Cecilius Calvert, the second Baron Baltimore, and his family used that title to name their new colony in Maryland in the 1600s. It is just the first of many towns and cities across the country that quietly carry the echoes of an Irish past. Nearly a century later, in 1719, about 300 Scots-Irish settlers landed in Boston, Massachusetts, having left County Londonderry, Ulster, to escape high rents and laws barring Presbyterians from public life. Led by Reverend James McGregor, they settled land in New Hampshire nicknamed Nutfield. On April 11, 1719, 16 founding families knelt in prayer by Beaver Lake, gave thanks, and renamed the settlement Londonderry. It became the seedbed for a family of Irish New England towns. That 1719 crossing did more than plant a name. It planted the first potato crop grown in the colonies and produced linen so prized it needed an official label to stop counterfeits, arguably America's first trademark. Every town that followed, Belfast, Antrim, Derry, traces back to those 16 families kneeling by Beaver Lake. From Londonderry came settlers who founded Derry, Antrim, and Dunbarton, all in New Hampshire named after Irish towns. In 1773, their descendants founded a town on the Maine coast. Unable to agree on a name, James Miller pushed for Belfast against a rival petition for Londonderry. A coin toss settled it, and Miller won. In 1810, an Ohio surveyor named John Shields platted a town for landowner John Sells, who let Shields choose its name as a way to thank him. Shields, an Irishman, named it Dublin, Ohio, after the hills that reminded him of his Irish home. By 1835, Irish settlers in California did something more direct, buying land outright from Mexican soldier Amador and renaming their settlement Dublin as well. In 1851, Kilkenny, Ireland-born immigrant Dennis Doyle settled in Minnesota and named it after his home back in Ireland. Doyle then became the town's teacher, postmaster, and legislator. In 1852, Henry Baldwin of County Cork, Ireland, washed ashore after a shipwreck near Coos Bay, Oregon. 2 decades later, around 1873, Irish peer George Bennett founded a town there and renamed it Bandon, after Bandon, County Cork, Ireland. Where did this trail of discovery take us? From a Cork fishing village to a New Hampshire lakeshore, Irish names have definitely shaped the American map. There's no official count of exactly how many Irish-named towns there are, but the pattern is unmistakable. Hundreds of American towns and cities carry names that were lifted straight from Ireland by the Irish who came to America. Thanks so much for watching. If you are Irish, your roots are from Ireland, or would like to be among the honorary Irish, you're at the right place. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, or even leave me a comment. Until next time, keep that Irish twinkle in your eye.